Hello and welcome. My name is Babz and this is Benny. I am so excited that you are all here to join me for today's practice. Today we're going to start seated on our mat to engage in a Lymph Flow Yoga class. So Lymph Flow Yoga is a type of yoga that I created to improve lymphatic health. So we focus on manual lymph drainage, muscle pump activation to move the lymph fluid through the body, breathing exercises, and also mindfulness tips and techniques to help to get us into a rest and digest state where the healing can occur. So I encourage you to grab an animal, grab a comfy blanket, and come and meet us on your mat. We'll begin by taking a few moments just to get settled together. So come and have a seat, and if it feels good, you can close your eyes. Sometimes for me, if you've had a really busy day, or if there's a lot on your plate, or if you're feeling like your heart's just beating a little bit out of control, helps to kind of create a nice warm environment by cupping over the eyes. So we'll start by rubbing the hands together, creating some warmth and some heat. And then we'll take the heels of the hands to the cheekbones and then just cup over the eyes to create some lovely, soothing darkness, fruitful darkness, just to allow the muscles of the eye to soften. When we can allow the muscles of the eye to soften, this tells the brain, okay, we're calm, we're okay, we're relaxed, we're safe. Taking a breath in through the nose here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And then keeping the eyes closed, let the hands just flutter down to the knees, palms facing up to open up through the chest. See if you can ground down through your bottom as the top of the head lifts up. So maybe a little bit of a shimmy to allow for some energy to release through the spine. And then notice how you're breathing. Notice how the air is moving in and out of you. See if you can start to slow down the breath to elongate the exhales. Inhale for a count of 3. Exhale for a count of 5. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Then we'll take a moment just to wrap your hands around yourself, tuck the chin down, just as acknowledgement that you're here for yourself, to allow for optimal lymph flow, energy flow, and happiness to move through you, to stay around you. And then release the hands down. If you're new to my classes, welcome. All of our Lymph Flow Yoga classes start with breathing, then we do manual lymph drainage, and then we do yoga poses, muscle pump activation, and then we end with a little bit of mindfulness. So those are the 4 components. So this practice is really geared towards settling you down, allowing the dust to settle, allowing everything to calm down. That way you can promote the happiest, safest, calmest internal state so that your body can heal or can proactively heal in a way that you promote the best health and wellness for yourself. So I started teaching this type of yoga called Lymph Flow Yoga about 4 years ago when the pandemic started. We'll do some movement as I talk. Place your hands to your knees and we'll just do a little bit of opening here just to get the energy moving through the center of the body. But I started this practice and I started teaching Zoom classes and I started this YouTube channel as a way to help my patients who have lymphatic disorders, as well as my mom who has lymphedema. And then it kind of grew from there. So I hope that you resonate or you find that this practice helps you in some way. And then tell a friend. And then reverse the circle. So I often start with this kind of movement in my own daily practice, even between patients or at work in my seat. Just finding some energy shift in the center of the body will help to create some power. So our solar plexus is our area for power. It also is where the largest amount of lymph nodes are, here in our abdominal region. So getting that to stir up will really help and benefit the rest of the body. Okay, come back up. We'll begin our practice with manual lymph drainage. So massaging the lymph vessels, lymph nodes helps to get everything moving and pumping. So we're going to start in this first position here. So my hands are on top of my shirt because I want you to see me, but place your hands underneath your shirt to get skin to skin contact. So hands nice and flat like this. You can also do one hand at a time, but my hand's covering my clavicle or the collarbones here. You have lymph nodes above and below the collarbones. And then you're going to just make some nice skin stretching circles in towards the neck. So the more surface area you can get with a hand, the more bang for your buck. So the more lymph nodes, the more lymph vessels that you can start to wake up. And this is the area that all the lymph fluid enters back into the bloodstream. So we always want to start and end with clearing here at the chest. It's about 5 to 10. And then coming up to the neck, you can keep the hands crossed like this and draw the fluid down, or you can bring the heels of the hands together at the throat, stretch the skin back and down. So this is a little warm-up routine that we do before each class. I actually have created a new little sequence that I'm so excited to share at my upcoming live program. Good. And then we'll come to the shoulders. Again, you want to go underneath the shirt. We'll stretch the skin of the shoulders. So we're going to bring the hands around like we're cupping the shoulders, come to the tops of the shoulders, and then draw back into the clavicles. So there's a lot of lymph vessels here that we want to encourage some movement, some activation. As you do this, you can pump the arms a little bit to get some armpit lymph node activation. And then we'll bring the hands underneath the armpits like this, and then you're just gonna pump in this area. You can also do this one hand at a time too, depending on your anatomy right now or your range of motion. Always adapt and modify to meet your body where it is, of course. Good. And then let your arms relax for a moment. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then we're gonna bring our hands to our rib cage here, and we're gonna take 2 breaths here. So inhale, allowing the center of the body to expand. And then exhale, blow the air out as you feel everything come back in towards the spine. One more time. And exhale. One more actually. And let it go. So in order for us to move and encourage the fluid from the lower half of the body and from the distal extremities, we want to clear all the fluid centrally here. That's why we start chest, neck, shoulders, armpits, rib cage, abdominal region, and then we'll do our yoga poses after we open and get everything moving here. So now we'll come to the lower half of the belly. Thumbs can come kind of right around the belly button. Inhale again here. I give a little bit of resistance, you don't have to, but give a little bit of pressure as my belly expands into my hands. And then exhale, let it go. 2 more times, breathe in. And out. 1 more time. And out. And then we'll open up the legs here so we can get to the pelvic, the inguinal lymph nodes here. You can rest yourself against a wall or the couch or the bed. You can keep your knees bent or extended. pinkies will come into the hip crease here, and then we'll just, again, put your hands underneath. I'm just going on top so you can see. And we're gonna pump towards the belly button. So finding some pumping. This area can go a little bit deeper. Your hands can go a little bit deeper. Breathe as you do this. It should feel good. And then you can come to the sides of the hips, just finding some circular motion. It should feel good if you have any low back pain or stuck tension or fluid in this area. And then we'll come behind one knee, hands surrounding the knee, and you're just going to use your hands to kind of scoop and pull that fluid up. So you're kind of drawing it back. I like to do some circles around the sides of my knees. That's also very soothing to me. And then to the other side. So your lymph nodes are found mostly near bony prominences. So around your knees, your clavicles, your shoulders, your hips, your spine, your sternum. And they can either be in clusters like grapes, or they can be in long kind of lines, almost like Brussels sprouts on a long vine. And then we'll come back to center, cross the legs again, and we're gonna do some cat and cow movement here. Now that we've woken up all the lymph nodes, we're gonna help to now encourage some muscle activation. And so hands onto your knees. Inhale, you're gonna draw the belly forward as you bring the chest and the chin forward, lift through the chin. And then exhale, start with the neck. You're gonna draw chin towards the chest, round through the thoracic spine, tuck low belly into the spine, and then roll yourself forward. Inhale, exhale. 3 more at your own pace. Inhale, draw yourself forward. Exhale. 2 more, breathe in and out. And then coming back to center, we'll inhale, reach our arms all the way up. And then exhale, we'll take a spinal twist. So we're gonna twist towards the right. Breathe in as you lift. Exhale as you gently twist. Breathe in and out. Inhale, lifting both arms, stretch up. And we'll twist to the other side. Breathe in as you lift. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up, and then roll the wrists all the way down. And then release the arms down by your sides, palms facing one another, and just open up through the chest. Feel a little stretch through the pec muscles here at the chest, opening up your heart. Breathe in. And then exhale, we're gonna round as you tuck the pelvis under, hug the low belly towards the spine as you give yourself a nice little hug, feeling the opening through the thoracic spine and the mid-spine there. Breathe in here, stay here. Feel the lungs expanding, exhale here. 1 more time, breathe in and out. Inhale, open wide, lift the arms up, spread the fingers, and then roll the wrists all the way down. Awesome. We'll plant our left hand, reach the right arm all the way up. And then on your exhale, slow side bend. Gaze can come up or it can come down, whatever feels better for you. Yes, can I help you? And then slowly lower. Other side, plant that right hand, left arm lifts, and then a nice side bend. And then allow it to just come all the way down. And then we'll slowly come onto all fours, so hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, and we're just gonna shift back and forth for a moment. Taking some nice breaths as you do this. And then back to center, untuck the toes, push the tops of the feet down to the earth. And then we're gonna inhale, drop the belly, look forward. And then exhale, round through the spine as you bring the heart up towards the sky, the back of the heart. Inhale, push through the tops of the feet as you ground down through the hands. Pull yourself forward between the arms. And then exhale. Take two more at your own pace. Breathe in and out. And then open up the knees wide, big toes come together. We're gonna sink down into a child's pose. Reach the arms forward and just let your forehead surrender to either the earth or to a block if you want to lift the floor up to you. If the arms feeling a little bit tight here, you can always bend the elbows or bring the arms down by your sides. No, we're not doing it. Take another breath here. Good boy. And then roll yourself all the way up onto the shins. Hands to the knees. Sit up nice and tall again, and then drop the chin towards the chest for nice slow neck circles. Breathing as you do this. Benny turns 8 months tomorrow. First got him when he was just 10 weeks old. And then reverse the neck circle. And he's a really good boy. But he's just learning. And then come back up to center. Release the arms by your sides. And then inhale, arms forward and all the way up. Look up, big stretch. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. One more time, breathe in and twist. And then inhale, reach up. Twist to the other side. Back to center. We'll inhale, reach the arms all the way up again. Cactus the arms as you draw the elbows down into the side ribs. You can always change the position of the legs too if this is uncomfortable, of course. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, draw the elbows down into the ribs. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale. Arms come by your sides, palms facing up. Internal and external rotation here. So inhale, we're gonna open up the book. Feel a slight stretch. Exhale, closing the book, pinkies come together. Inhale, open. Exhale. Breathe in. And out. One more time, breathe in. And out. And then drop the hands to the knees, straighten the arms. Let your eyes close, let your shoulders relax. Just feel the energy move and shift through your body. And then we're gonna come onto our bottom. And we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. You can keep the feet away from you, hands to the shins. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then as you're ready, you can slowly walk the hands down towards the feet, taking a few minutes to just stretch the leg, maybe taking the thumbs to the inner portion of the foot and open up the foot. Giving a little massage to the sole. S-O-U-L-N-S-O-L-E. And then walk this nice little gentle squeezy massage all the way up the legs. And then bring the legs together. And then you can just allow the head to surrender for a moment. And then lifting the head up. Recrossing the legs, coming back into that position where we began. And we'll end our practice together with just a few moments of stillness. Feel free to close your eyes again, let your shoulders relax. See if you can find a little bit more length through the body, a little bit more opening through the heart. And then we'll inhale, reach our arms up for the last time together. And then draw the hands down through heart center. Take a breath in here. And then exhale, we can bow to another to share our gratitude for one another. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or your night. And if you liked this practice, I would strongly encourage you to check out the links below to join my live Lymph Flow Yoga Wellness Program that begins in a few months. So it's a 6-week program that we meet on Zoom live once a week, and it is also recorded if you can't make it live. So I would love for you to join myself and Benny. He does something different every class. I might need to lock him up at some point, but we'll see. It's always an adventure. So if you're interested in learning about how to improve lymphatic health and you want to have structure and a community to help you do so, I would love for you to join. So I will see you soon. Thank you.